In our modern world, some buildings stand tall as symbols of power and innovation. But imagine with me. In ancient times, before modern machines and advanced technology, how were ancient civilizations able to build wonders that still amaze the world to this day? From the pyramids of Egypt that defy time, to the gardens of Babylon that are said to have defied the laws of nature itself. These are not just buildings. They are stories carved in stone and feats that reflect the power of the human mind and will throughout history. Have you ever wondered how they were able to build these architectural masterpieces? Were there magical techniques or pure human genius? In this video, we will take you on an exciting journey between the greatest 7 wonders of the ancient world, and together we will discover their secrets and mysteries. Get ready to discover the stories of grand architecture and the legends surrounding each wonder. A journey that will take you into the depths of ancient civilizations and reveal to you the greatest human achievements. Let's start with the architectural masterpiece that still stands after more than 4,000 years. The Pyramid of Khufu, also known as the Great Pyramid. It is not just a tomb for a pharaoh, but a symbol of an entire era. But how was this giant pyramid built? How were the huge stones, weighing tens of tons, transported from far away to the heart of the Egyptian desert? Questions about construction techniques remain mysterious to this day. Were stairs used? Were there unknown techniques? Or was there a secret buried with the pharaohs? The only certain fact is that the pyramid was not just a tomb, but an engineering and scientific masterpiece that defied time and still bears witness to the greatness of ancient Egyptian civilization. To make matters even more mysterious, secret rooms have recently been discovered using advanced technologies. What could these rooms hide? Imagine you are in the city of Babylon, one of the greatest cities in history. Before you is a legendary scene, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. These gardens were not just green plants, but an engineering marvel that defied everything we knew about agriculture and irrigation at the time. Historians say that King Nebuchadnezzar II built them as a gift to his wife who longed for her home mountains. How did they manage to raise water to the top of the balconies without any modern technology? Some believe that the gardens were watered by an advanced system of pumps, but the puzzling question remains: were the gardens real or just a myth? So far, no archaeological evidence has been found to confirm their existence, which makes them even more mysterious and magical. In the heart of Olympia, the god Zeus sat on his colossal throne. The statue of Zeus was not just a work of art, it was a symbol of power and religious dominance. Made of ivory and gold, this colossal statue reflected the majesty of Zeus, the god of the Greek gods. The statue, which stood more than 12 meters tall, attracted thousands of visitors each year. Although Zeus was worshipped throughout Greece, this statue was considered the main center of worship. Some believed that those who saw it could not help but feel awe at this supernatural power. Unfortunately, the legend of the statue ended with a violent earthquake that destroyed it, leaving only rubble. But its story remained etched in the memory of history. To the Temple of Artemis, the marble masterpiece that was located in the city of Ephesus. This temple was considered one of the greatest temples of the ancient world and was dedicated to the worship of the goddess Artemis, the goddess of hunting and the moon. It was built entirely of white marble and contained 127 huge columns, each one reaching 18 meters. But what makes the story of the temple even more exciting is that it was burned by a man who wanted to immortalize his name in history, and unfortunately the fire completely destroyed the temple on the night that Alexander the Great was born. However, the temple was rebuilt by order of Alexander to become an important religious and cultural symbol for the people of the city. Despite the passage of time and its exposure to destruction again, the Temple of Artemis remained one of the greatest architectural achievements in history. In the modern city of Bodrum, Turkey, the connection was the mausoleum of Halicarnassus, an architectural masterpiece built to honor King Mausolus. This mausoleum was not located near a tomb, but was a symbol of love and loyalty. The Temple of Artemis, too, built it to immortalize his memory after his death. The mausoleum combined the latest Greek and Egyptian science and is about 45 meters high. To carve on its walls the scenes as they imagined and victories, which became a magnificent decoration of the top of the building. Unfortunately, like most of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, the mausoleum did not withstand an earthquake zone. However, some of the riches of this mausoleum still exist today in museums, bringing us closer to this effective achievement. Now we come to the Colossus of Rhodes, one of the greatest symbols of power in the ancient world. Standing 33 meters tall, this colossal statue was a representation of the sun god Helios. Built to stand tall at the entrance to the port of Rhodes, it was believed to be one of the largest statues in the world. This statue was not only a display of military power, but was also used as a beacon for ships entering the port. Unfortunately, it did not last long as the statue collapsed after a devastating earthquake. Despite this, the Colossus of Rhodes remains a legend in the memory of humanity, a symbol of resilience and pride. Finally, we come to the Lighthouse of Alexandria, the first and greatest lighthouse in history. This lighthouse, which stood on the island of Pharos, was used to guide ships into the port of Alexandria. Its enormous height of between 100 and 130 meters made it one of the tallest structures in the ancient world. The lighthouse was an engineering marvel thanks to its use of a giant mirror that reflected sunlight over great distances. At night, fires were lit at its top. But like many of the 7 wonders of the world, the lighthouse collapsed after a series of earthquakes. Although it no longer exists today, its influence extends to every lighthouse we know of today, inspiring the idea of building lighthouses all over the world. So, we have reviewed together the 7 wonders of the ancient world, engineering and architectural masterpieces created by ancient civilizations. Although most of them have faded with time, their traces still live in our collective memory as symbols of greatness and innovation. Now, let us ask ourselves, if you could visit one of these wonders, which one would you choose? Share your opinion with us in the comments, and do not forget to subscribe to the channel for more exciting stories and amazing facts.